Hello, boys and girls. This is Miss Moreno. Today we will be dividing fractions by whole numbers. So let's get started. I'm going to start with 1/4 divided by 3. So again, my fraction here is 1/4. So I'm going to draw a unit, and I'm going to partition my unit into 4 equal parts because my fraction 1/4 is telling me to divide this into 4 equal parts. The value of each unit here is 1/4. Now, because my fraction says 1/4, I'm going to show that on my bar graph. I'm going to shade in 1 out of 4. Now, I need to divide 1/4 by 3. So I'm going to partition my fraction bar here by 3 equal parts. And right here where the colors overlap, I have 1 unit out of 1, 2, 3, 4, if I keep counting them, there are 12. So I have 1 unit out of 12. And that's my answer. 1/4 divided by 3 is 1/12. Now, let's double check our work, right? We have 1/4 divided by 3. And remember, we could write 3 as 3 over 1 because it's still 3 wholes and it's not changing the value. What you're used to is when we have a division problem, right? We rewrite the problem. The first number stays the same. So 1/4 stays the same. Our division, we change to multiplication. And we write the reciprocal of 3 over 1, which would be 1/3. Now, the nice thing about multiplying fractions is that you just multiply across. So 1 times 1 is 1, and 4 times 3 is 12. So I can conclude that 1/4 divided by 3 is 1/12. Okay, well, let's take a look at it again. I have 1/9 divided by 2. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm first going to draw 1 unit. And because my fraction is 1/9, my denominator is telling me to partition this unit into 9 equal parts. And the value of each unit here is 1/9. And you do not have to write 1/9 inside each unit. I'm just doing that to show you that the value of each unit is 1/9. And if I were to add them, right, 1/9 plus 1/9, I have 2/9, 3/9, 4/9, 5/9, 6/9, 7/9, 8/9, 9/9. That would put you at 9 out of 9, which is 1 whole, which is the original unit we started with. So going back to that, 1/9 divided by 2. Before I can do that, I need to shade in 1 out of 9 to show my fraction. So right here, I just shaded in 1 out of 9. And I need to divide my fraction bar by 2. So I'm going to partition this fraction bar that's already here into 2 equal parts. And here I can clearly see that I get 1 unit out of 1, 2, 3. We're going to count all the units, and we have 18. So my final answer here is 1 out of 18. Now let's double check our work. I have 1/9 divided by 2, the original problem. And again, like we mentioned, I want to turn my 2 into a fraction. I'm going to rewrite that as 2 over 1. Again, if I write 2 over 1, it does not change the value. It still represents 2 wholes. Next, I am going to turn my division problem into a multiplication problem. So my 1/9, I rewrite. First number always stays the same. We turn our division into multiplication. I need to write the reciprocal of 2 over 1, which is 1/2, right? Or what you guys like to say, flip the number. Now I can multiply across. 1 times 1 is 1. 9 times 2 is 18. So you can clearly see that 1/9 divided by 2 is 1 over 18. Now, let's see what that would look like if we did a whole number divided by a fraction. Because the last two examples, it was a fraction divided by a whole number. So here, I have 2 divided by 1/3. So 2, right, that's a whole number. So I'm going to draw 1 unit, 2 units to represent 2 wholes. And I'm going to divide my units into thirds because my fraction tells me to partition each unit into 3 equal parts. Now, the value of each unit is 1/3. So I want to know how many 1/3 do we have in all. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a total of 6 units that have the value of 1/3. So 2 divided by 1/3 equals 6. Okay, let's check our work how we did before. Here's the original problem. I'm going to turn my 2 wholes into a fraction by rewriting that as 2 over 1. Again, I can do this because it does not change the value. It's still 2 wholes. Now, following the rules, the first number stays the same. I turn my division into multiplication. I write the reciprocal of 1/3, which is 3 over 1. And I just multiply across. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. And 6 over 1 is equivalent to 6, right? 6 over 1 still means 6 wholes. So here we could clearly see that 2 divided by 1/3 is 6. Let's try one more example with a whole number divided by a fraction. Here I have 3. So I'm going to draw 3 equal units to represent my 3 wholes. So here's 1 whole, 2 wholes, 3 wholes, right? Now I'm going to divide by 1/4. So that's telling me to divide each whole into 4 equal parts. So I'm partitioning my units into 4 equal parts. The value of each unit is 1/4. Now I want to know how many 1/4 are in 3. How many units fit into 3? So here's 1 unit of 1/4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we keep counting, we get 12. Now let's double check our work. 3 divided by 1/4. First, I'm going to convert my whole number into a fraction by rewriting that as 3 over 1. And I'm going to rewrite my problem. The first number stays the same. We do division to multiplication. And I need to write the reciprocal, or how you guys like to say, flip the second number. So I'm going to rewrite 1/4 as 4 over 1. And now I could just multiply across. 3 times 4 is 12. And 1 times 1 is 1. And again, 12 over 1 equals 12 wholes. So I hope this helped, and thank you.